You don't know that. You going off your experience that the phone didn't work on Wi-Fi when the service was cut off, and so you saying, oh, it can't do that for that, but it can do it for iPhone because when you did have iPhone, it did do that. That's what you're
I'm
going off
saying
of.
I'm right and you wrong, and just because you work with a
But you
whole
can't
bunch of
say that though. You can't say that if you don't know facts. You don't know facts though.
I do know facts,
What facts
Jarmell.
do you know? What like actual facts besides experience? Experience is not a fact. It's a fact that it didn't work when the service was cut off for you, but that don't mean that's
So what's
correct.
the fact, Jarmell?
I'm saying the fact is like Wi-Fi is separate from like 3G, which is what phones use to connect to the internet. 3G and 4G. That's what phone services give you. That's separate from Wi-Fi. Like phone companies don't manage Wi-Fi. Wi-Fi is it's a public spectrum. Like anybody can connect to it if you have a Wi-Fi if you want to. As long as somebody don't make their Wi-Fi private, anybody can use it.
Well, I know that, Jarmell.
And I'm
Like
saying so phones with a Wi-Fi card in them, as long as you have a Wi-Fi card, no matter if the phone company can't
car.
cut card,
Um,
the phone company cannot cut off a Wi-Fi card. If your phone cuts on, then your Wi-Fi card cuts on. You connect to any Wi-Fi.
Jarmell.
That's
Not any phone.
any phone with Wi-Fi. Yes, anything with Wi-Fi you can connect to Wi-Fi.
Well,
Anything.
purple over there didn't connect, and I'm trying to
That's what
tell
I'm saying.
you.
That's what I'm saying. You going off experience, but you can't say I'm wrong for that. That's what you
But you
going
can't
off
say
of. I'm
I'm
saying you are
wrong.
wrong though, because
No, 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 no. How can I not say you wrong? But I gotta be
because
wrong
because I'm
because
saying
what you will know
I
it
know
all,
it for a
right?
fact though. I know for a fact that anything a Wi-Fi card, anything with a Wi-Fi card, I know. I'm saying for a fact I can Google it that anything with a Wi-Fi card,
Where is the cord in the Wi-Fi phone?
it's in the back, Lorana. If I like pull apart my phone, I can find a card in there. It's gonna say something about Wi-Fi, and it's gonna tell you what kind of networks it connect to, G, B, or N. It's like them three networks. It's gonna say more than likely it's gonna be like a BN or a GN.
Like I said,
See, you don't see. That's what I'm saying. Yours is off experience. Mine is just off straight. Like it's a straight fact.
how you know it's a fact?
Loretta, because first of all I work for a Wi-Fi company, and before I even worked for them, I knew that. Like as much, I'm telling you, like I didn't fix a bunch of stuff. I didn't go to school for this. As much stuff as I didn't fix, I know how Wi-Fi works compared to how
Whoa,
3G
what
and
about the
4G
stuff I didn't
works.
fix? I didn't fix that computer before.
LaRonda, I'm not talking about little stuff like that.
Oh,
I'm talking about actually like opening up a computer and seeing stuff. I'm talking about like actually opening up a Wi-Fi
so what
box.
I do is little.
I mean that is little compared to like actually putting something together. Like see you going off to a whole other subjects. That's not what we talking about.
I don't even think you know what we're talking about at this point.
That's what we talking about. The core of what we talking about is that anything you have, you can connect to Wi-Fi. If you have Wi-Fi and you have wireless access, anything with a Wi-Fi card can connect to it, as long as the wireless card works. And I'm pretty sure that wireless card in that phone worked. It didn't break. That's what we talking about. And I'm telling you that it can connect. If I could get it cut on whenever I bring a charger, it'll connect to the Wi-Fi and you can use the internet even though the service is cut off. You were saying that the service is cut off on them type of phones, then you can't use the
You
Wi-Fi.
can't.
Yes, you
Only on the
can.
iPhone.
But see, and you're saying, see, you going out. That's what I'm saying. I know you basing that off an experience. You're not basing off that because you know nothing about the iPhone that's different from Android besides apps.
All I know is you don't have an iPhone. Well,
And see, that's where you don't know what you're talking about. That's what I'm saying. People like I hate when people argue like that because that's not an argument. Oh, you just got an iPhone, so you can't do it. Like that's not an argument. You gotta have
who said it's not an argument. You right. It's not. It's just except you don't have an iPhone.
what they got to do with the argument.
It's not an argument. You don't want to send this argument.
No, because you made a statement and I'm saying no to that statement, so we debating. So obviously we had two different conflicts. So if we in court and you say, okay, well you just don't have an iPhone, that's why it don't work. That's not an answer.
If I have a good lawyer,
Your lawyer can't make it's just an iPhone, it don't work.
she can make
Unless
it.
you can the only thing you can say that I can hear you saying about the iPhone that
If
won't
her
work on
closing
Android.
argument makes it, then that's just it.
If what?
Her closing arguments.
Anyway, I'm saying
Okay.
that fact, if that fact right there, okay, what we arguing about right now, that's not gonna fly. If we actually debating like that, don't fly in like an actual debate. Like, oh, well, you can't connect to the wireless because you don't have an iPhone. That wouldn't work. Cause then they gonna ask. All you gotta do is just ask, Okay, so how come the wireless? What's the difference between the wireless and the iPhone and the wireless and the Android at that point? That's the question. Like you don't. That's what I'm saying. There is no difference, and that's what I'm saying. Like there's no difference in wireless. There's no difference in service. Because basically you saying it's the service provider at that point who makes the wireless work, and not the phone. Because the phone is actually people who the actual phone with the wireless card is what's managing the Wi-Fi, not the actual. It's not Sprint. It's not AT&T. It's not Apple. Apple's not managing the Wi-Fi in that. It's not. It's not saying okay, you connect to the Wi-Fi if your service is cut off. Because then they have to go through Sprint and be like, okay, Sprint, you want people to connect to your Wi-Fi when the phone is cut off? Sprint has to be like, yeah, but Sprint don't manage the Wi-Fi either. Wi-Fi is free. It's like it's all over. It's just managed down to the core level by whoever has the phone. So if you have a phone and you got wireless access, then you can do that. So you
I
gotta
love you.
whatever. You know, it ain't friendly time right now. That's the same stuff Austin be doing. Trying to argue something, but then don't make a point when the question get asked. What?
I said I love you.
I love you too. Y'all get on my